Shop for all things curious. We're a vibrant community of seekers and teachers passionate about sharing our gifts and abilities to help the collective explore, develop, and understand our journey towards higher consciousness. Our website, edgemagazine.net, receives over 10,000 views each month, boasting unique articles, enlightening forecasts, and insightful book reviews. Over 15,000 copies of the Edge magazine are printed every other month and distributed to over 400 locations across the Midwest. Experience a world of opportunities with the Edge magazine. Unleash exposure through enticing print and online ads, Edge Partner Directory membership, and community calendar listings. Share your experience in radio and multimedia interviews, connecting with our diverse community, and join our vibrant events. Connect with like-minded individuals and share your gifts here, there, and everywhere. Hello, everybody. It is Kelly and Eric with a special edition preview of the Maple Grove Expo, July 20th. And tonight we have our speakers with us. Hey,
Yes.
Mr. Eric, how are you?
I am doing awesome. How are you, Kelly?
You're back from London and your amazing adventure.
I am. Yes. Iceland, Ireland, London. You know, what else could I ask for?
You had to come back for this expo. That's why you had to come back.
I did. I remember when I told you I was leaving for that long and you almost hit the floor.
Well, and I'm leaving on Wednesday to go to Wyoming for a funeral. So we're like, okay, yeah, but we got together yesterday and we created some magic and we are so excited to be here today.
Yeah, this is going to be the best expo yet. I'm so excited for it.
Lucky number 9. Yeah, can you believe it?
No, that's insane. That's just insane. And that's, if it weren't for COVID, it'd be 10. That's even more insane to think about. Well, it's even more insane to think, wow, we've really, because that expo was planned and ready to go. So, yeah.
Okay. So thank you. Everybody, let's just give a little bit of logistics out before we bring our amazing speakers. So what's new this year, Eric?
Well, speakers, number one, that's the big thing. We have always traditionally been a quaint show that, had a limited number of exhibitors. And because of that, we didn't have speakers. And this year, the push was there. It was time. Our attendees have been asking for it. So we've got free speakers. We've also got a paid gallery that's happening. I mean, this is huge for me. Like, we're also twice the size that we've ever been. So we're going to have twice the vendors, twice the excitement. Like, I'm stoked. I'm ready for this.
So in the Maple Grove Community Center on that main level, tell us about the day. Tell us about the flow.
Yeah. So for those of you that have been to the expo, when you walk into the community center, you can't miss us. You're going to see a banner on the wall. You're going to see an admission table. If you haven't been there, you can't miss us. You're going to see a banner on the wall, admission table. That leads you into 2 flows that you could take. You could go into the banquet room first, which is where we have a lot of exhibitors. And then just down the hallway a little bit, you'll see that as you're walking in as well, we have our new lobby area with exhibitors as well. That's also where our speakers will be, is in a room off the lobby. So we've got really cool flow. It's super easy. You're not going to get lost. And if you do, we promise to help you find your way.
Don't worry about it. We've got you. Just show up. Just be there. Okay. So we have speakers going from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then the vendor fair from 10 to 6.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure I was right. No, I'm just kidding.
Today, I'm good with a double check.
I got to start the day at the DMV. And by the way, you guys, I had the most magical experience. Hello, Kelly at the Chanhassen DMV. She was so kind to me. And I showed up with a lost ID, change of address, and expired tabs. Like, I mean, come on. And she just do and took such good care of me. So there we go.
Awesome.
Bam.
Congrats.
I actually thought of Cheryl, and I had my sparkles on. Oh, Cheryl, I got to wear sparkles in my driver's license picture. Like, and she's like, "You wore sparkles for your driver's license picture." I'm like, "Of course I did." Okay,
I love it. I love it. Hey, I'm sure Cheryl will get me with sparkles on the 20th, so you'll probably see me with sparkles too. She always does.
There's gonna be sparkles everywhere. Well, we're speaking of Cheryl. Cheryl is kicking off our day at 9 a.m. in the speakers lounge with Coffee with the Angels, bringing to the show the magical, the mystical, my co-host on the Being Curious show, Miss Cheryl Kerrigan. Hello, Cheryl.
Hey, my favorite people all on the same screen. How cool is that? I love it.
It's awesome.
I love it. Yes, you can hold me to that, Eric. You will be wearing sparkles on 17. I know Kelly will never let me down and not show up with the sparkles, but I might have a new color for her. Don't worry, got you covered, girl. Remember, I'm coming in early because look underneath my name. What does it say? 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
I am the pre-show of the pre-show. Okay, this is the funny thing. I don't even do mornings.
I love it. I love it.
And I'm going to kick it off. But there's a cool thing. Coffee and cookies are being served with our coffee.
Hey.
The cookies have been ordered. The coffee is not brewing yet, but I'll get it ready by that time. Okay. But yes, we're going to try something new this year. And I think it was just kind of something I came up with. I said to Kel early on, I said, hey, what if I did a pre-show so people could get there, get through the lines, because we always have long lines at Maple Grove, get there early, grab a cup of coffee, sit down. We're going to do Coffee with the Angels, which is a gallery sort of performance I do. We'll start off with some messages from the angels. I'll let people ask some questions, and we'll go from there. It's an awesome, awesome time. And so I'll have coffee and cookies. They can get already paid. They can get in the door. Boom, right at 10 o'clock when I'm done, the doors are open and everybody's ready to rock and roll. So it should be a lot of fun.
That is going to be amazing. And basically the door is going to open and you're just going to be they're just going to flow in. So that's going to be great. So what can people, if they have not experienced Coffee with the Angels, now tell us a little bit about your next couple of Coffees with the Angels coming up.
Well, it just happens like this week, I will be in Hudson with my dear friends. There's this great shop in Hudson. Have you ever been there, Eric?
I haven't.
You know what? I think your friend Bert has been, though. There's this great shop in Hudson, Awakened the Soul, and I am there Thursday night at 7 p.m. I tell people to get there a little bit early. The shop is, oh my God, I have never walked in the shop and not left without something new. It's just awesome every time. The team there is fabulous, just absolutely fabulous, can help you with anything. We'll do Coffee with the Angels there on Thursday night, this Thursday night, and we'll do Coffee with the Angels on July 26th back in Richfield. So you have one on the 11th, which is this Thursday. You have one Saturday the 20th, and you have one Friday the 26th in the month of July. Isn't that something?
We are loading up July with angels. I love it.
Aren't we? I know. Look at the bags under my eyes. I've been getting, and you know what else I'm loading up with? You know what else? The pallets coming in, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I got so much happening right now. It's just crazy, but I feel blessed. And I'm super excited to kick off this particular expo. I have been at this expo for the entire 9 years minus COVID would be 10. And I hold the same spot every single year. So it's easy to find. I'm in the banquet room. And I'll have some magical threads out there. Mystical Magical Things by Cheryl is coming out, as well as I'll be doing readings all day as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you guys check out your latest Edge magazine because there's Coffee with the Angels. It's fantastic. All around.
Sure is. Yep.
Okay, Cheryl, how do people find you?
They can find me. It's real easy. It's my name, Cheryl at CherylKerrigan.com is my website. They can find me at Awakened Soul on Thursday night. And they can find me at Echo Bodine's News Center in Richfield on the 1st and 3rd Saturdays of the month, as well as I do private readings right out of the center.
Rock on. We can't wait to see you.
Yes,
I know. I will see you soon. Thanks, Cheryl, for being on.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Cheryl.
Bye.
Yes, we'll see ya.
Okay, Eric. So we're kicking off with Coffee with Angels. And then guess who we're bringing in? Okay, so Coffee at Angels from 9 to 9:45. Guess who we're bringing in at 10 o'clock? Who do you think that is?
I think that might be Master Shaman Palachi.
Warm blessings.
Warm blessings to you.
Blessings to you as well.
I'm excited.
We're very excited too.
I'm
For some
excited
reason,
about
we can't
this.
see you, but that's okay.
For some weird reason, we can't see her, but we can hear her. And I promise everybody, just letting you know that we did test things before going live.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think
I'm
it's
going to
the
try to remove
mystery,
you again
you know?
really quick so we can have the conversation. And then I'm going to bring you back to stage. Okay, how about this? Do you come out of the room and then come back? I'm going to jump to our next speaker, Nancy Randon,
Let's
and
do
then
that.
I'll bring you back.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We'll see you in a moment. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to Nancy. We're going to go straight to our gallery speakers. Let's do that. Okay.
Awesome. I love it.
This is a show in real time, everybody. We're having fun. Okay. So let's do this. We have something really, really special for everybody. And how about this? Let's talk, because everybody in the screen's done a gallery before. Let's talk about the gallery, and then Eric, you lead off that, and then Judy and Connie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for popping in, and we're so excited for your experience. So Eric, kick us off.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that we had to have a gallery. We needed a gallery, and one of the things I love to just point out, Judy and Connie have been there since day one, and were huge supporters when I took over the Expo, when there was some changes that happened, and have supported me in many other ways. And I am so excited to have them doing a gallery. Maple Grove doesn't know what's hitting them. I'm gonna say that.
Bam!
Yeah.
Listen to that.
It's going to be a good time.
We do go back a long way, don't we,
Can you
Eric?
hear me? First of all, this is my first time on this platform. I unfortunately don't think I'm going to be able to hear Judy. I couldn't hear your previous speakers.
Oh, okay.
Not sure why, but
well, when
can I just talk a little bit about the gallery? And
yes.
Hopefully Judy will chime in if she can hear me. We're excited too, Eric and Kelly. We're really, really just honored to have been asked to do this. Judy and I have been working together for 10 years as psychic mediums. We do expos, obviously, and we do classes and speaking and all kinds of things. Our favorite thing in the world to do, is readings for people. And we're hoping in this gallery that, we get as many messages out as we possibly can. When we work, we can get messages from anyone. We can get messages just in general from spirit, a psychic reading, so to speak. We can get messages from loved ones. It just depends on who pops in. We can also get messages from angels and spirit guides. So you just never know what you're going to get, but I guarantee you, I think we'll all learn from each other during the gallery setting. So we're really, really excited.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun. And the thing that I love about this is you work in a format near and dear to my heart as well. You guys work together. So, and one of the things that Judy and Connie have said is they're going to do their best to give everyone in the room a reading. But what I love even more is, so let's say that we can't do that. Let's say we sell out every seat and it's just not possible. They're going to end the gallery with an amazing meditation. And who doesn't get something from a great meditation?
Judy's so good. Judy is absolutely excellent at leading meditations, and she's everyone's in good hands.
Yeah.
When the meditation, I don't know what I'm going to do until the moment, but that's when you work with spirit, and spirit just guides you through it. Right. But I will say you will be uplifted. You will feel better, and there will be positive energy. That's how we work. We work with fun. We make people laugh. We got a little quip or two thrown in along the way, and we're there to people, to uplift people. That is one of our main things, to give people hope. That is always how we feel.
What do you recommend to advise anybody that's never been to a gallery before? What can they expect?
We'll be gentle. In fact, that's one question we always ask right at the very beginning. How many people haven't been here before? excuse me, and guide them a little bit through what we do. And, you know, we work with pulling numbers and if they're right in the beginning, we let them go, nope, I'm not ready yet to ask a question. And we let them sit there for a little bit and feel more comfortable. And so they know that there's nothing scary about it. We're very gentle with people.
What's the most asked question that you get from people?
Oh God, you know, that's a really hard one, because sometimes it's going to be a lot of mediumship. Other times it can be a lot of just basic psychic things. Sometimes the theme is careers. Sometimes it's love life. Sometimes it's family. But usually it ends up there is some sort of theme that happens. And one of the biggest feedbacks that we get is, you know, I really enjoyed the answer you gave me, but boy, I sure learned a lot from what you said to everybody else. So the whole time is very educational for people. You know, they can relate to basically whatever question is asked by anybody. That is one of the things that we do find, that we really connect with the people.
Yeah, I know Connie's having a little audio trouble hearing you, so I actually just messaged her because I wanted to hear her take on what the most asked question was.
I'm trying to read Judy's mind here.
This is the
I
fun
can't
part.
hear her,
I love
but
it.
it doesn't quite work that way. But, you know, I think, and I'm not knowing Judy's answer, I think the question I get asked most is, can I do this too?
Yes.
Can I do this? And of course, the answer is yes. Everyone is psychic. It just takes work. It takes understanding that everyone has a connection with spirit of some kind, and you can develop it. As we all know, I started as a student of Psychics in the Cities with Judy and others who were in the group at that time. And now, you know, 10 years later, I'm doing this. And so, yes, everyone can do this. Everyone has abilities. It's just a matter of kind of honing in on which ones are your specialties, so to speak, or specialties.
Yeah.
So, and I love that question. So
it's a great question. Yes. So advanced tickets are on sale. There is a link on the Facebook. We'll post it with this as well. There's also an awesome discount when you buy two. It saves you $25. So use that, and literally the discount code is buy two. I got really creative with that.
It works.
We have the link on our webpage also. We have it on our Constant Contact and our Facebook also. So we've got it all linked up everywhere we can turn, basically.
Yep. And tickets will be, you know, what's available the day of. We don't know yet, but if there are tickets available, we'll have them on sale the day of as well. So
good.
We're excited.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Judy and Connie, how do people find you?
PsychicsInTheCities.com.
PsychicsInTheCities.com.
As you see under both our names here, it's plural. So think of plural in those two words, PsychicsInTheCities.com.
I'm going to pull a Chuck Woolery. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, 2 and 2, 2 and 2, like rock on. It's all good. Okay, you guys, just let you know, again, this is Judy and Connie. They are the Psychics in the City. They are going to be at noon, at high noon. We're going to have our gallery, and that's going to go from noon to 1:30, again, in the Speaker's Lounge. 1 ticket for $50, 2 tickets for $75. And again, Eric, what's the coupon code?
It's buy two. No, doesn't matter if you do it in all caps. Doesn't matter any of that. Just buy two, and it's the number 2.
Perfect. Okay, I won't do another Chuck Woolery, I promise. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a really, really, really magical day. Okay, here we go. Absolutely. You guys, I'm DJing, so I apologize. Okay, so back, because we're having technical difficulties today, but we're having some fun. Eric, who's our next speaker?
Yes. So fondly known to many people as Chi, but also in her formal title, Master Shaman Palichi. I think I said it right. I hope I said it right. I've known you for long enough. I've known you for long enough that it shouldn't even be something I have to think about, but I you know how that goes. So yeah, she is going to be our opening speaker of the Expo.
Try that again.
Yeah. So she's going to be our opening speaker for the Expo. She's right on it, right at 10, right?
10 o'clock to 10:45.
Yep.
This is a free session, and the name of it is The Soul Knows. Like,
Yes.
bam! You should just do
Yeah.
that and then go like, hello.
Yeah. We're done. The soul knows.
That's it. Okay, and now we have 44 minutes to go. Like, right?
I love it. I
Could
love
she
it.
tell
That's
us a
right.
little bit about what can people expect from your amazing presentation?
Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about the soul knows because the soul is our biggest asset, as everybody should know, but some people may have, myths about the soul that they are scared about knowing more about the soul. Whenever you say the word soul, everybody kind of, gets a little bit scared or a little bit frightened of like, what is this all about? And they get scared about because they always associate that with death, with somebody dying or death, and or maybe even reincarnation or the afterlife. So I want to debunk some things in that talk on July 20th. I believe that's the date, right,
Yep.
Eric?
Yep.
Yep. And just debunk that. Get everybody comfortable about what are these myths and then these limiting beliefs that it has caused everybody to be so afraid of the spiritual world, of spirits, of dimensions, of things having to do with the other side. Because I'm a psychic medium and chi energy healer, and I work with the soul a lot. I've worked with it since the age of 2. I've gone in and out of so many things that this is the talk, the talk that I always want to present out, because our soul has so much things in regards to our true purpose and potential.
Yes, very excited. She's coming at it from a different perspective than a lot of us are used to seeing, especially the Western perspective is very different than the Eastern perspective, and then also adding in the Hmong perspective. I'm so excited for that. Like, I will probably be sneaking away to sit in your session. So Kelly, if you can't find me, you can't interrupt.
I know where to find you.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. She is also another vendor that has supported this expo since its inception and supported me when I took it over as well. So we're so excited that we're able to add speakers and expand. So
yes, I'm excited to come from a very shamanic standpoint and just kind of take it off in that route and unlimit everybody's beliefs.
I love it. I love it. So Chi, if people want to find you, where do they find you at?
They can go to www.follythehealing. It's on right there on the screen, follythehealing.com, and find everything about me there. I have links there on the website as well to Facebook, YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Go out there. I'll be promoting Kelly and Eric.
Thanks. Love it.
Thank you.
No, we're
Thank you.
so
And
excited.
And you popped on and it worked. So yay, I'm so excited.
Spirit wanted me again.
Spirit wanted it. It's all
I
good.
always have glitches.
Hey, what's life without a little glitch, right?
Okay, so just to
Awesome.
just to remind everybody, Chi is doing the Soul Knows at 10 a.m. to 10:45 in the Speakers Lounge. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, thank you, Kelly and Eric, for having me on. Yep.
Yes,
Blessings.
thank you. Blessings to you.
Okay, so Cheryl's kicking us off at 9. Cheese at 10. Now we have Nancy Randon with Healing the Authentic You. She was on here before, everybody, but she was having technical difficulties. So I just wanted to read really quickly what she's going to be doing. And this is going to be from 11 to 11:45. Again, another free. I mean, like, we've got Cheryl for free. We've got the Soul Knows with Chi for free.
Yeah.
We've got Nancy Randon. And I forgot to tell people, how much is the ticket at the door?
$5.
Like, right?
Right.
$5.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so Nancy, she will help you recognize the layers of disappointment, betrayal, grief, and imprints that can be stuck in the mind, body, and spirit, which interfere and prohibit you from being your authentic and true divine self. She will share tips and tricks on how to see beyond the discomfort and start the healing process so you can step into your true authentic self and start living your best life. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to that?
Yeah. First off, there's some $5 words in there. That was awesome, Nancy. Great job with that. And yeah, who wouldn't? No, Nancy wrote it. I know. Like, I remember seeing it come through, and I was like, "This is awesome." But yeah, exactly. Who
$5.
wouldn't want to go? Who wouldn't want to go to that? And again, this is included with your $5 admission. So every speaker, with the exception of the gallery, is included with your admission this year. So, and the gallery is going to be so well worth it. So, make sure that you're taking advantage of all of this.
It's a really fair price. You get 2 psychics and you get a guided meditation at the end. I mean, like, come on. Right?
It's amazing. Yeah. And the discount brings it down to, even less than they charge for a private.
To bring a friend.
So yeah, it's bring a friend, just drag them kicking, screaming. It's fine. We have Valium at the door.
I'm not commenting. Okay, so another person that was unable to join us tonight is the mystical and the magical Michelle Jacobson.
Michelle.
I know. Let's just do a little Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Miss you. Wish you were here.
She is going to talk about mystical and magical animals from 2 to 2:45. And again, her session is included in your admission price. What do you want to say about what do you think Michelle's going to talk about?
Oh my gosh. Michelle's definitely going to take it like it's hard to even put Michelle into words. I struggle with that because she is amazing. And she just comes at it from a perspective that you're like, I never ever thought of it like this, and turns things so just magical. Michelle creates magic, and that's, she also, she usually has at least one of her working dogs with, so you get some love there. I'm hoping for 2. So, she's awesome, and great communication with the animal realm, with the fairy realm, with the elemental realm. Like, she puts that description together, and I know that it's just going to be a Michelle. You know what? It may be that at the last minute she changed it and it's completely different, but it's even more magical.
She had a mystical, magical fairy tea party at our March event.
Yes.
And I was so bummed that I couldn't be in there.
Well, I totally am like, I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to have some tea and crumpets and
with
talk
her.
To the realm.
Heck and yeah. She dials in with the mystical realm of animals that we don't, and magical animals that we don't always get to play with and talk about in our everyday life. And that's another value for, talking to dragons and unicorns. And oh my gosh, it's just, and the way she does it, she normalizes it so much. So I really encourage people to come explore that session.
It's really cool. Yeah. Michelle has also been a supporter since the beginning. I just love to call that out, she's a friend of the Expo, and like, don't miss out on this. Again, your $5 admission includes this.
I know.
Make sure that you're taking advantage of that. Not only that, but we've doubled our vendors. So you're going to have even more opportunity to find amazing vendors, amazing readers, amazing gifts, amazing. Treat yourself, man. It's July. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be
absolutely.
And we have new vendors this year and people coming from out of state. I mean, so it's not just like we're bringing in a really great, we're bringing in a great group. Okay. We're going to flow next to Carol Dutton. Like Carol Dutton. Do we say anything more? It's Carol. Like
it's Carol.
Okay. Carol's got a lot of gifts and abilities. I learned that I had a Viking. Did you know I had a Viking in my eye? I have a Viking in my eye, but that's another day and another story. But like, there's proof. Okay.
Love it.
Carol is going to be at 3:00 to 3:45 talking about ancestral connections. Carol, what is that? Talk to us.
Well, I discovered doing my Irogenics ancestral eye readings that ancestors just kind of hang with us. And from that experience, I was able to create an ancestral connection ceremony, and we'll be getting a sample of that when I talk on July 20th. But we will discuss how they can affect you and what you can expect from the messages that they want to give you. So this is not like a mediumship. It's that I am showing you how to connect directly with your ancestors. We will end the session with, well, the very end will be some question and answer session, but I will be doing a guided meditation. So it will be like one of my very mini ancestral connection ceremonies that I would be doing in my office.
Oh, that's so cool.
Does
Yeah.
everyone know at the Maple Grove Community Center is going to be levitating by the end of the day? I mean, oh my
Totally
God.
will. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. I am
my
so
goodness.
excited. Wow.
Okay, again, Carol is from 3 to 3:45. Carol, how do people find you?
My website is carolduttonusa.com. And on that, of course, is my contact for phone number and stuff like that. I am located in Mora, Minnesota. So I am a little bit north of the Twin Cities. I'm about equal distance between St. Cloud, Minneapolis, Brainerd, easy to get to. And
Very.
I do a lot of different things in my office. I can, of course, do the Irrigenics Ancestral Eye Readings, which is what I'm offering at my booth at the fair. I do the Ancestral Connection Ceremony, Sacred Rose Healing, Crystal Grid Healing. There are so many options, and all of them are listed and described on my website.
I went to your website the other day. Sorry, Kelly. I went to your website the other day, Carol, because I realized I'd never been there and I felt kind of bad. But I was just blown away. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know Carol for the Irrigenics, because they fascinate me. And I say every time I'm going to get one, and then I never have time. This year, I'm going to get one. See, now
we'll make it happen, Eric.
All right, Kelly.
We can compare our eyes. It'll be magical.
That might be scary.
I had mine done in Los Angeles, and it was just and Carol was with Amy, and they were just la 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 back and forth on my eyes, and then this ancestor, and they do you like this and this and this, and started selling all these things about me, and I'm just like.
That's so cool. When I was in London,
this is really my eyes are amber brown. I didn't know that it was an amber brown, and I've been addicted to amber since I was little. And I was like, oh, that explains a little bit of my amber addiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
How cool. When I was in London, Carol, I just have to share this. There was a shop that was just doing the pictures. And so I'm like, oh, I wonder if they get into the spiritual aspect of this. I want to go in and talk to them. And they looked at me like I was speaking Greek. They had no clue it was so funny. And I'm looking at the machine and I'm like, this is exactly what you use. I'm like, God, you guys are missing out, man. But because people were walking by I don't know, and then they were in the area of London where everybody's into the spiritual aspect. It's like, come on, let me take over your business.
As I pat myself on the back, the creator of Irrigenics is Amy Gillespie Doherty. She opened up to training 10 people around the United States. And of those 10 people, some dropped out of the training early on for one reason or another. Maybe they didn't want to invest in the equipment, but whatever. And of the 3 of us that completed the training, I am the only one that followed through and became certified. So here in Minnesota, I am the only certified person.
Wait. Let's just even add
in the United States.
In Mora, Minnesota.
Little tiny Mora.
I love that.
So Amy is on the East Coast, and here I am in Minnesota, trying to travel a little bit so we can bring it to many more people.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Awesome. Okay, Carol, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the 20th.
Yes.
Okay, now this lady has been trying really hard to come back, so I'm bringing Nancy Ranjan back to the stage, even though we already gave you total awesome snaps and everything, but you've been trying so hard to get in, so we wanted to have you. Nancy, welcome. You're muted. Let's just telepathically talk to Nancy. That's all we'll just do. We'll just spend the next couple minutes. Everybody backstage, work with us, please.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
We did it.
I love it.
You're meant to be here. So Nancy, introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, my name is Nancy Randon. I am a healer, teacher, and life coach, and I am the creator of Transforming Your Phoenix. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Gotta go. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. You
yeah.
are on from 11 to 11:45 and healing the authentic you. Now, I read to everybody what you wrote, which Eric was talking about your big $5 words, which we were all very, very impressed with. But tell us a little bit about your what you're doing and how you're doing it and what people can expect from their time with you.
Oh, well, the bottom line is, the way the world is going today, everybody's still searching for the authentic self. It's not what society tells you. It's not what your friends tell you. It's who you are. And being able to peel back the layers of like any disappointments and grief and the things that life throws at us, if you're not equipped or if you have no idea how to get started on that healing process and get down to a deeper level of healing, that's my forte. That's what I'm all about. I love doing this stuff. So
Yay.
What?
I said, yay. This is awesome.
I mean, this is something that I think more the world needs. And I find, especially with newer clients, people are scared to go that deep because they're like, oh, what's so-and-so going to think? Or what's the family going to think? No, who cares what anybody thinks? Let's get down to who you are.
Absolutely.
So I've got a lot of tips and tricks and things that worked for me during my healing process to pass on and to let people kind of take them and, take the tools in the toolbox and run with them.
She also does space clearing. I'm going to tell everybody that I have a couple clients that I'm currently working with, and I was able to dial in as best I could. And then I was just like, I need to hand the baton to Nancy because this is what she's so incredibly good at. And she so quickly was able to just go in and do some beautiful and powerful work. And one of our clients has an autistic son, so there's going to be able to open of her gifts and abilities and working with her son and just the space. And I was just honored to be able to not only be a part of this community, but to be able to like call Nancy up and call like so many of these beautiful people up and just say,
yes.
Hey, let's collaborate. And that's really about, Nancy was talking about how the world needs this right now. Collaboration is so important and so key. And Nancy is someone I collaborate with on a regular basis, and I just trust her. And I'm so glad that you're going to be here and a part of our magical day.
Well, thank you. I'm so grateful for the invite and so grateful for the opportunity to come and spread the word, come and help people, show people, or at least get them started and get them, an idea of how to get started on their healing journey. And the dark arts. I mean, the dark stuff that we all have,
Oh, totally.
Tips and tricks and how to banish them, and which is something I enjoy doing.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
I'm like, yes, you do. Okay, Nancy, thank you so much for coming back, because I know when it's like 3 and 4 times trying to get in and you're not able to do it, that people would give up. But I'm so glad in spirit wanted you here with us tonight.
Yes,
how do people find you?
Oh, my website, transformingyourphoenix.com. Or they can, my number's on the website or Facebook.
Yeah. Telepathic also works too.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it.
Nancy, thank you so much for being here. And we will see you on the 20th at 11 a.m.
Sounds good. Thank you, sweetheart. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one.
Okay, so we're totally out of order, and I really didn't mean to do it this way, but next,
all right. We'll just do a summary at the end.
Everyone's having fun. Okay, next on the stage is Katie Gross. Okay, here we go. Katie, welcome. We're so excited
for
to have
having me.
Yes.
Okay, Katie is at 4:00. Okay, 4 to 4:45, and I have a feeling you're going to have a really popular session.
Does this mean that I'm going to be speaking at 4:20?
You are going to be speaking at 4:20.
Did you plan that?
We did.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Katie, who are you and what are you going to be talking about?
Yeah, so my name is Katie Gross. I'm the founder of Your Higher Path Healing, pun absolutely intended. I started it as a private nursing practice back in 2018, long before cannabis was legalized. And so I've been in private practice. I'm a nurse by background. I actually just let that go and am no longer a licensed nurse, which I feel really good about. I feel really proud of that decision. It felt very much in alignment with my soul. But we're going to be talking about cannabis and the nervous system, titrating for bliss. So in 2021, my healing journey took a full circle when I had the nerve to my vocal cords was severed in surgery from Hashimoto's, having my thyroid out. And so that's really when my journey with cannabis as a plant spirit ally really began. And so I'll be sharing not only about cannabis and the ins and outs of THC and CBD and how they work differently in your endocannabinoid system, but also the different states of the nervous system. And maybe when you might want to pick a CBD over a THC, we're also going to then touch into the spiritual applications of cannabis, which I think is really the bigger conversation that a lot of us are not having around cannabis, is that it's an entheogen. It's been used for thousands and thousands of years as a tool to connect to that divinity within. And so I'm super excited to be giving concrete tools for people to use and knowledge to take away to help develop a cannabis practice that supports healing.
I'm stoked. I just have to say that I was so excited when we were able to get you in, because we wanted to make this happen for a while. And I use THC for some stuff that I have going on, and that is one thing that sucks with the system we have. There's not a lot of education about it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm super passionate, because where else are we going to get educated?
Right.
There's a lot to know. There's a lot to know, and people are using it. What's the difference between recreational and medicinal purposes, and how do you make sure that you're using it with harm reduction and all those things? So yeah,
absolutely.
It was really funny. I have both my dogs on CBD tinctures from our dear friends at Carpe Diem, and the vets just don't know what to do with it. They're like, oh, and they hear it, and you can just like count, like you say, and then I have them on CBD, and it's like 3, 2, 1. Well, there's not a lot of studies on that, and you're kind of giving that to your dog at a risk. And I was just like, I think you know more about it than you do. Then
next time, just remind them that all mammals have an endocannabinoid system, and we have a natural plant that supplements that. I think that's the biggest travesty right now in modern medicine, is that we have one system that modulates all 11 neurotransmitters. It creates balance in the body. It is the ultimate system that creates and maintains homeostasis. We should be doing something with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paying attention to that. Yeah.
I am very lucky, and I have a vet that totally gets it, but that was my experience before with that Kelly has. It's like there's just no. It's like, what? Why?
Yeah, we're talking about pets. Imagine humans, right?
Like, yeah, well, exactly, and that's been my experience. Like the pharmacists, and I'm saying that in quotes because that's how you get your. When you get medical, you get it from a pharmacist.
Yeah.
They're guessing.
How much help did you get to titrate your therapeutic dose? Yeah.
None. It felt like I was just being sold. Like, by the time I was done, it was going to cost me like $1,600 a month for what she wanted me to do. And I'm like, I really don't think I need that much.
Yeah.
So I gave up on it for several years. And my doctor actually is a huge advocate for it and convinced me to go back. And it's been life-changing for me. So I'm really excited to have you. How do we find you, Katie?
Yeah, my website is yourhigherpathhealing.com, and I'm also on Instagram at yourhigherpathhealing.
Awesome.
And I have to tell everybody, you will not be handing out free samples.
I will not be handing out free samples, but I will have my stash box and a microscope with, so that we can appreciate the true beauty of the plant medicine and where our medicine comes from in the plant. I think that's a really important part in developing a relationship with the plant spirit. So
I do think that's actually really cool.
Yeah, okay, I'm pretty excited about that part. That's always the part that people get excited to nerd out about.
So you're going to be in Carol's and I'm going to be in Katie's.
I might be in Katie's too.
I think you might be in Katie's. I think we're all going to be in Katie's.
Yeah. I think everybody's just going to shut their booths down, and we're just all going to Katie.
Are we going to have a moment of silence at 420? I think in the middle of your presentation, you should just stop from 420 to 421.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll set an alarm to make sure that we appropriately observe. Even though we cannot be inhaling in the moment, we will be inhaling, energetically.
Energetically.
Go
Katie,
outside.
thank you so much. Okay, so again, Katie is going to be titrating for bliss cannabis in your nervous system from 4 o'clock to 4:45. And it's going to be a fantastic event. Katie, founder of yourhigherpathhealing.com. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the 20th.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye, Katie.
Okay, and guess how we're rounding out the day?
Oh,
Let's just get ready. Like, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready,
Are
man.
you ready?
Yes.
Like, first off, if you haven't found a reason to come yet, which that's just unacceptable, because what did we just do for the last 56 minutes? We showed all of this beautiful value, over 50 vendors, all of these beautiful speakers. I don't know how many different guided meditations we're going to be floating away, and then we have Royce.
Yes. I'm so excited because I haven't met Royce, but Royce, I know you through so many people. We're like the Kevin Bacon thing. Like, this person knows Royce. And I'm like, how have we not met? Like, this just doesn't make sense. So when Kelly was like, hey, I've got this guy, I'm like, I am in. So
excellent.
And we can go.
Okay, Royce. Okay, so Royce is going to have a different experience, everybody. Okay, so we're going to take a little break from 5 to 6 because Royce has to set up. Like, we got to clear the room, and Royce has got to set up. So Royce is a sound alchemist, and I really want to invite just tell everybody what a sound alchemist is, but talk about your sound journey. And this is going to be from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And this is a donation-based experience. We're really asking that people start with $10, but really donation-based experience. And it's going to be worth it because it's amazing. So our sound alchemist, kick it off.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm excited. This will be my first time at the Expo, so I love to be there. And my sound journeys, I take a combination of what I've learned from yoga and sound and put it together in an event. And so we'll begin with a little bit of movement to open the spine and open the body so you can receive. We'll do a little pranayama or breath work to prepare you for the sound bath. And then I'll do maybe a 35 minute sound bath that's going to focus on activating your intentions. So Jonathan Goldman, who's one of the founding fathers of sound in the United States, I did get to do some studying with him, and he's amazing. And he just teaches that frequency plus intention equals healing. And the reality is that frequency plus intention activates any intention. And so I will help lead the group in a meditation to set their intentions. And then we'll use the frequencies of the bowls to help activate them.
Awesome. I mean,
like,
what do we even
right?
say? What do we even say now? Like,
I know. I was like, okay. And Royce is just he's so polished and just so yummy, right? I know.
I love it. I love it.
I just get giggly when I'm around him.
Oh,
I'm just like geeking out looking at all these singing bowls behind you.
Aren't they amazing? I'm so privileged. I'm so excited that I play on alchemy bowls. And so all of these bowls are pure quartz, but they're all embedded with crystals. And so whether it's amethyst or rose quartz or carnelian,
Eric's eyes just went like,
woo!
Yeah.
So you get the benefit both of the frequency of the note as well as the vibration of the crystals during the sound bath. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Kelly was here yesterday, and I have a very basic set of singing bowls, of crystal bowls, but now I'm looking at these and I'm like,
I know someone who can help you get one.
Oh, just one? No.
I'll go for it.
Go big or go home, right?
I told you two had to meet.
That's right. I love it. Awesome.
Brilliant.
No, I'm so excited to end the Expo this way. I think this is a great way to do that. Because that is kind of, I've always, even with our events in March, just having that final closing thing that people could be around for, it just felt good, because otherwise you just kind of walk out the door, and what do you do with all that energy that all this high vibrational energy that you've been surrounded in? And well, Royce is going to help you put that into an intention, and
bring it down and ground you. It'll be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're shocked when I say I don't love to be grounded, but sometimes you need to be. And that's why I'm like, I'm so excited. I am sneaking in no matter what.
I've got a space for you.
Well, okay. So, and then with it, the room holds, is it, Eric, is it 50 seats?
50 to 60. I mean, 50 is a little more comfortable.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're gonna invite people to sit, but if there's space, I don't think there will be. So I don't want to get too vocal on this.
Yeah.
That you could lay down, but I don't think there's going to be space because I think it's going to be a standing room only room. So I think there's going to be a lot. Wear something comfortable because, like, you gotta. Don't be in like your full leather outfit because that won't be fun, right? Because I will be, right? And then just
me too.
come with open mind and an open heart and knowing that, like, seriously, it is a multivitamin for your soul. I mean, that's really the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
I'm going to say this, and I want everyone to come to the expo. I want you to see the speakers. I want you to go to the gallery. But if you're somebody that works Saturdays, but all of a sudden, like, you've got this extra free hour, you got out of work early, come to Royce and get this sound bath. Like, I'm so excited for this. So yeah, I'm pretty passionate about this.
We're gonna have all these people leaving the Maple Grove Expo that aren't even a part of our expo. Like, they're just like at the pool and stuff. They're gonna be like, I feel so good. And Royce is gonna be like, thank you very much. And all our speakers are gonna be like, hello. We should actually like charge Maple Grove Community Center for what we're doing. We're doing some good work.
Totally. We'll put that in the contract for next year.
That's what we'll do next year.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Royce, how do people find you outside of
the
Edge magazine?
I was going to say they can find me in this month's edition. There's a little article I wrote. They, of course, can find me in the Edge directory. I'm in the partner directory. And then you can go to my website, which is hard to say, but hiveenlivenedliving.com. And they can find out about my weekly sound baths.
It's got a cool rhythm to it, though.
It does. And his logo is really cool, too. It's like this really, it just flows. It's just beautiful.
Awesome.
Okay. Royce, I'm going to bring Chi back to the stage because she's the one that's left. And we're just going to, as a collective, say thank you so much for listening to us for the last 63 minutes. We're really, really, really excited about our magical day. Eric, give everybody just a real quick lowdown again, recap of our day and what we're going to experience.
So Saturday, July 20th, Maple Grove Community Center. We have our expo. We have over 50 vendors this year. We have free speakers throughout the day. We have a paid psychic gallery experience with psychics in the cities. Very unique gallery, 2 psychics working together. Very fun. And we're going to close it out with an amazing sound alchemy bath. I think that was right. I may have said it wrong, but I love it. It's just going to be an amazing day. This is always a really fun expo. And that's the thing that the energy's light. This is if you've never been to an expo and you're watching this and you're curious, this is the expo to come to.
I can testify to that, Eric.
Every year
it's always fun.
Yeah, every year it's just a blast. Like I'm so excited. I never thought I'd be doing an event in July because normally I want to be at the lake or something, but I'm like, nope, July it is, man. We're going to take this and run. So,
and Royce, for your first time, it's a great group to be able to walk around and network and just like, you go to a booth and you're like, oh, I want some of that. Oh, I want some of that. Oh, I need some of that. I mean, that's just kind of what the whole day is like.
I can't wait.
I always have to call for a credit line increase on my credit card, but that's okay. Capital One loves me.
Yeah, so everybody come out, join us.
Yes.
Absolutely. And check out our Facebook page. What's our event page, Eric?
Maple Grove Holistic Expo 2023, I think is how you find it.
Or 2024. That works too. No, don't worry about it.
2024. Yeah.
We have, just letting everyone know, we have over 1,100 people interested on our Facebook event page.
Yeah.
So we're really like that. And then we're going to be on the cover of the Maple Grove Osseo Press on Thursday right beforehand. So
So
Goodness
exciting.
going on. Everybody
There's good
share,
stuff
share,
out
share.
Yeah.
Chi and Royce, thank you so much for being here. Eric, my partner in
you.
crime.
Yes.
It's always fun hanging out with you.
Always.
Thank
I'm
you,
so excited.
Kelly and Eric as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody take care of yourself, and we'll see you on the 20th.
Yeah.
Elevate your consciousness with each issue of the Edge magazine delivered straight to your doorstep. Immerse yourself in a community of curious teachers and seekers dedicated to the collective growth and understanding. Each glossy edition is a portal to expand awareness, featuring the latest in metaphysical and holistic products, services, events, and books. Let our engaging articles and comprehensive practitioner directory guide you on your journey towards higher consciousness. With every issue, raise your vibration and deepen your connection to the universe, one enlightening read at a time. Subscribe today at edgemagazine.net/subscribe and embark on